Hello and welcome to God's Minute. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad. I'm the senior pastor at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Wilmington, North Carolina. And this week we are looking at the Road to Emmaus story found in Luke 24. Today's passage has me thinking about Superman's alter ego, Clark Kent. So let's get to it. Now, on that same day, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem, and talking with each other about all these things that had happened. While they were talking and discussing, Jesus himself came near and went with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him. So, Superman has a lot of great powers. He's faster than a speeding bullet, he's more powerful than a locomotive, and he can fly. But Superman also has one other amazing power: blending in. Think about it. The only difference between Superman and his alter ego Clark Kent is eyeglasses. That's it. No one ever makes that connection. In our gospel, it looks like Jesus shares this same power, and it's because his followers have a very hard time recognizing him, especially after the resurrection. In John's gospel, Mary did not recognize Jesus until he called her name. And in our gospel for this week, these two disciples do not see Jesus for who he really is. In these stories, it's up to Jesus to allow Mary and the disciples to see him. But this brings up a very interesting question for us. Would we recognize Jesus today? What does Jesus look like to us? Does Jesus look exactly like us in skin color and nationality? Does he look like a family member, a child, a friend? Or does he look like the homeless person on the side of the road? Or what about the African American dealing with racism? Is he the gay, lesbian, trans person that is struggling with their identity and trying to find love and acceptance from families and friends and church? Does he look like a Republican or a Democrat? The answer to all of the above is yes. They all look like Jesus. As Jesus says in Matthew, "Truly I tell you, just as you did it to one of the least of these, who are members of my family, you did it to me. Truly I tell you, just as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me." While we can talk about Superman and all of his awesome superpowers, God has given all of us a pretty cool superpower, and that is being able to see Jesus in everyone. For when we see Jesus in everyone, we don't judge, we don't assume, we do not harm, and we do not hurt. When we see Jesus in everyone, we love, we care, we help. And that gives us all the opportunity to be super disciples. And that will do it for me today. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow for another edition of God's Minute. Until then, you take care and God bless. Come worship with us at St. Paul's Lutheran Church every Sunday. If you are in the Wilmington, North Carolina area, join us for our outdoor worship service at 9 a.m. Holy Communion is served and masks are required. Gluten-free wafers and grape juice are available if you need those items. You can also watch our 11 a.m. traditional service via live stream on our YouTube channel. If you are in need of Holy Communion, come on by between 12 and 1 p.m. when we offer our drive-through communion, where you can receive the sacrament, pick up a devotional, and our weekly newsletter. Gluten-free wafers and grape juice are available if you need those items. We invite you to support St. Paul's and our ministries through financial giving. You can give in several ways: online, text, check, cash, and drafting from your bank account. Your financial support helps bring God's grace to all. And at St. Paul's Lutheran Church, all means all.